Now, my first guest tonight is a host of TV's #1 rated daytime talk show, which kicked off its 15th season today. Please welcome Dr. Phil.
Doctor, give me the news. I got a bad case of loving you.
Good to see you again.
Man, what an audience you have here.
Aren't they wonderful? Great. Not every guest gets a standing ovation. Standing ovation for Dr. Phil. Do you get that everywhere you go?
Well, I met him out on the sidewalk and gave him all $1.
That's how you do it.
I was here
That's
early.
how you have
That's
15
it.
seasons. Congratulations.
Well, thanks.
Yeah.
And congratulations on all your success.
Thank you
You're
very
killing
much.
it, man.
Thank you. Having a good time. Now, okay. 15 years of doing this. After all that time, do you have more faith in people or less faith in people? Like, how messed up are we as a nation, Dr. Phil?
Well, I have plenty to do. I'll put it that way.
Your job is secure?
I don't think I'm running out of topics. You know, there's so much stress and things are so much fast-paced. Think about it. When I'm older than you, of course, but when I grew up, there were three television channels. I mean, and you watched like Gunsmoke with Matt Dillon and Kitty, and he never kissed her. You watched the Lucy Show. They slept in different beds, like twin beds, and they were in snowsuits when they went to bed. That's what we grew up with.
Are you saying that's better?
Well, no, but I'm saying now...
You know how babies are made, right, Dr.
Yes.
Phil? Because it's an ugly business, I understand.
But
eventually it's got to happen.
Apparently they thought America didn't. Now, by the time kids are 10 or 12 years old, look at what they're seeing on television. There's 500 channels. They're seeing people get their heads blown off. They're seeing all kinds of sex and murder and all of these things going on.
And that's just Game of Thrones.
That's right. We're getting bombarded. So people are growing up so fast now. Our kids are so sophisticated before they're emotionally mature enough to handle it. So it's a different world.
Life has always been sort of hard and full of horrors for people to see. I mean, you're kind of picturing like the 1950s and 1960s, but I mean, kids used to be sent to like change bobbins at the factory. Like they used to grow up real fast. They were working on a farm and getting their arm torn off in a thresher when they were 6 years old. That's another, past that was very simple.
Yeah, but everybody didn't know it then. Now, you sneeze.
Wait a second. So as long as we don't know about it, everything's fine.
Exactly.
Wait a second. That gets me to a question I want to ask you. You said this once. I want to make sure if I get this right. You live by this. You either want to be right or you want to be happy. I always want to be...
happy.
Okay. So I guess the question I want to ask you is that we didn't know about that stuff and people grow up too fast, but you want to be happy. So is it better to know or not to know? Please support your answer.
Well, look, I just had my 40th anniversary. I've been married for 40 years.
Congratulations.
So many years ago, I gave up on wanting to be right. And I decided I wanted to be happy. And if you want to be happy, then you'll stay married for 40 years. You don't want to be a right fighter. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, so you're willing to apologize and say I was wrong, is what you mean?
Yes, it doesn't matter if you even know what you're talking about. Right? When a woman...
You just have that just pasted on like your mirror when you shave in the morning. I'm sorry, I was wrong.
When a woman says what, it isn't that she didn't hear you. She's given you a chance to change what you said. Right?
Okay.
And that's when you decide, do you want to be right or you want to be happy? You say, I want to be happy. I'm going to change what I said.
Yeah, I would much rather be happy. Yeah, I think apologizing is a great thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I happen to be right most of the time.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Now, did
How long
your
you
wife...
been married?
Do you know, at the end of 23 years, very happily married.
Well, good. Congratulations.
Now, at the end of every show, you go out there, your wife's there, you give her a kiss, you hold hands, you walk off into the sunset.
Right.
How honest is she with you? Does she ever lean over and go, that sucked? That was... Or like, most of the time I'm sure it's like, that was great, but it's ever like, boy, you shanked that one, man.
No, she is brutally honest. I mean, sometimes she's like leaned over and says, let's get the out of here. I mean, it's like, we've had all of this. It's like,
because why? Because you're one step ahead of the law or something? What?
Because, like, I didn't do a good job, or it was boring, or she didn't like what was going on. She is brutally honest. Look, when I moved to Hollywood from the real world, and I see all these people out there with these stars, got all these sycophants around them, telling them what they want to hear. Yes, oh yes, yes, yes. It's full of sycophants and yes men. I can't find a yes man anywhere in Hollywood. Everybody in my world argues with me every day. Everybody on my staff argues with me. They all tell me what to do. I have 300 bosses at my show.
Do you ever look at your old show? Like, I mean, not old show, but look at your show at the end of the day and go, man, I shanked that one. I wish I could go back and give that person different advice.
You know what worries me? I'm usually not sorry for something I said. I'm sorry for something I should have said that I didn't. I'll give you an example. The other day I was talking to this belligerent teenager, and
Is there another kind, Phil?
No. And she was talking about somebody, and she said, oh, they were just retarded. And then her mother said something, and it went on. And I let that go by without saying, that is disrespectful. That is a demeaning term. You should not say that. And I got distracted. And I did not call her out on that. And when I got through the show, I went, oh, man, I should not have let her get away with that. So sometimes I look back and say, I dropped the ball on that. I should have said something I didn't say.
All right. I think you're pretty hard on yourself. Yeah. Tell you what, why don't you think about what else you've done wrong? We're going to take a commercial. When we come back, you can confess some of the other sins.
I'm going to be very thoughtful about this.
We'll be right back with more Dr. Phil.